Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Monster Prom, second term. So, in this round of Monster Prom, it's a new term in the school year, season, what have you. It's been quite a while since I played this game. Look at my girl, Polly! I love her. I wish she was real. Man, alright. Let's get into this. This is a game where you date monsters. Awesome voice effects, huh? Sure. Why not? One player, second term. Let's do a full game. I'll record a full game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. Hang on. Clicking outside the game real quick. Oh, why would I do this in a game? Okay. But always willing to live life to the fullest. I was just checking to see if my audio delay was weird because I was recording Owlboy yesterday and I had to do delay stuff because that's a console game, blah, 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 whatever. You guys don't care. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm gonna pick my Frankenstein girl again. Pronouns she, he, or they. Let's do they. Why not? And I'm just gonna go with a custom name. I'm gonna call her Tiffany. Or I'm gonna call them Tiffany. I'm sorry. I gotta get better with that, just in general. Tiffany, and they use they, them pronouns. There we go. Yay! Yeah! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Yeah, this is the second term, so there's 2 new dateable characters. This computer guy over here on the right, I think his name is Calculester, and I don't know who this octopus girl is. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22. My girl. I love how it said 22, question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLioncourt, 400. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from the endless deity of Dark Realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard. Version 1.0. Oh, that's a good one. They got me. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? I want to do Polygeist again, but I'm going to try to get Zoe. We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we are ready to start. Okay, let's do this. Welcome to the Monster Prom Stupidest Pop Quiz Ever. I love this segment so much. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's Stupidest Pop Quiz Ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does this statue represent? That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show in the news. Or your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabbit rhinoceri, which were also covered in badass tattoos. I'm gonna pick that one, just because why not? So bold. I'm fine. Should get myself some sunglasses. A human being, or if you had to have sex with an animal, which would it be? Human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. A swan, they're classy, plus it reminds me of the myth Leda and the Swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. And a great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. I'm pick human. So smart. Thank you. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? Be ready for a long trip together? Buy me, I'm good. I command you to enjoy me. Too expensive for you. You won't understand me, and that's how you know I'm cool. Extra flammable. I'm gonna go with I command you to enjoy me. Ah, damn it. I didn't want Beginning Hearts was, what's her face? I forgot her name already. Miranda. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is mediocre. The person uses Internet Explorer. Ooh, driving a hard bargain with that one. The person who thinks Asuka is the best waifu. That's also a really good choice. The person lacks taste. The person is boring. The person is a coward. For funnies, I'm gonna go with person who thinks Asuka is the best waifu. Ah, Zoe! I got bonus hearts to Zoe. Awesome. It's exactly what I wanted. By the way, Jacksepticeye voices Calcu Lester. I would go for him, but I think he already went for himself in his playthrough, and I don't want to just copy what Jack did. I haven't watched his playthrough yet. I still got to. I have 11 in smarts, 7 boldness. Those are pretty okay stats. Shit. Where do I want to go? Where would Zoe be? Bold? Huh. Is there a pool? There's the gym. And the bathrooms. She might be in the bathrooms. She is an eldritch horror. Alright, let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you expect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Sweet. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. By the way, apparently there's a secret route you can do to date the narrator of the game. So you basically date yourself. It's fucking brilliant. Aha, I knew it! Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet? Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash O'Mahone, the son of Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? The Prime Minister, Zoe! I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at Spooky High, it's set at Creepy High, and the mer princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you know the last 4 letters are most magical and important of all the letters in mer monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of her viewers. See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get ugly, than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Shh. Trying to get with Zoe, so I'm gonna protect Zoe. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see that she's doing you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of the Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Aha! Tiffany is right, Miranda. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, "Don't shoot the messenger"? Oh, certainly, yes, loads of times. It's what all of Daddy's messengers say, right before he shoots them. But of course, Zoe is merely a classmate subject acting in this case as a messenger, so killing her would be inappropriate. And not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Marmanda person and her relationship with Nash Omahone. Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they come from the Mer and Air kingdoms respectively. I'd describe it as a typical star-crossed lover story with a large portion of hurt/comfort tropes since it is set during the Mer-Air War. Yes, and where might I find this Marmanda, so that I may bring her to justice? Oh, all the usual places, ff.net, AO3, A03, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere far, far away, like a desert. Anywhere where you won't interrupt my fic writing.
Spoiler alert.
Thanks for that, Tiffany. Marmanda Vandebunt may be extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you'll join me. Yes! By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sends you a link as a reminder to review. And a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you. +2 creativity and +1 charm. Hell yeah. Ding, ding, dong, ding.
Let's go.
Lunchtime, boys. Oh, so Zoe and Polly! You sit down on Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. You feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food.
Oh, hey.
Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Tiffany, I can read your thoughts. Sorry. Why are you even here, Polly? Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on, why are you here? In the cafeteria? Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serfs, and Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food picks. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something? Well, because... Seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her! Shit. Secret backstory reveal? That might be cool. Or fuck it, she can do what she wants. Secret backstory. Yes, the truth is... Oh my god. What? What? I'm actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, this is going in my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Stewart? Gordon Ramsay? But a fish person? I said Ramsay weird. Why'd I... Nah. Anyway. I don't know, I was pretty high when I died. But I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often, so I must have been a chef, right? That's the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You're proud to have been here for this historic moment, even if you know for a fact that almost everything Polly just said was bullshit. Minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of her bottomless pits in her face. Nice. Yes. Everything's going off pretty well.
Let's go.
Why does my phone keep... I set the display to never turn off. Ugh. Oh yeah, this cat dude sells me shit. Oh. I don't know if I need to buy anything for Zoe though. I realized last time when I played I actually needed to buy some shit for Polly, and that's why I couldn't get with her. Let's go with... where's the boldest place to go? Still the bathrooms? Let's go back bathrooms. Spend the term in the bathrooms. Encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts on all the idiotic scenarios they prepared for you. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. I know, I have 11 boldness. Damn. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie met by the snorting of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that's definitely how you lost your horn. I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for it. Headcanon? Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before. I gen you all as a regular girl. Regular girls don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope. Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU, where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. What? Fuck scurvy! If I was a pirate, I'd only get with the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote a human high AU where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a wang. How's a horn an analog for a wang? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up canons about my head. The only canons I like are the ones with two ends. I'll happily stop making up headcanons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of these options. You could just tell Zoe that Damien lopped it off in one of his horns to piss off his dads. I feel like you heard that somewhere. But friends don't tell friends their other friends' horny secrets. This looks like a job for you. Or this looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one or the other of your very attractive classmates. Shit. As we all know, demon horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his. Wink. Who gives a fuck how Damien lost his horn? You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things. Shit. Oh man, I don't know which one they want. Let's do that one. Shit. Oh, can I go back? I want to go back. Eee, this is going to be the most realistic Spooky High fanfic ever. What? No, it's not. Don't you dare write that shit down. Why not? It's going to be so sexy and steamy. And draw everyone's attention to the fact that demon horns are potent aphrodisiacs. I can only foresee sexy consequences to this. That's because you're not the one with the horns attached to your damn body. I still have one horn left. You could be botanical dum-dum. We go to a high school for horny monsters. Do the math. Oh no, do you think people might read my fanfic and come after you? Maybe. Aravi? Why did you say the Demon Slayer's name with that thirsty look in your eyes? Because I wrote a really detailed fanfic where you and Aravi put aside your differences and she murdered me for my horn so she could sell it to fund the murder of other monsters because that's the only thing that could come of this. So you really think Aravi would read my fanfiction? God damn it, Zoe! And god damn it, Tiffany, for starting this shit. You're going to get everyone in school killed if you go on like this. Tiffany? Get everyone killed? But then there would be no one left to write fanfiction about.
Hard pass.
I hate it when reality gets in the way of my carefully crafted fantasies. I'm out. Oh, I got a heart. Huh. Well, that certainly took a turn for the worse. Too bad, because writing fanfic with Zoe would be like third base. You lose -2 creativity and 1 fun. Shit. I'm at 4 fun! I need to be funner.
Let's go.
Alright. Seems like the bathrooms are where Zoe hangs out, so... Boop. Taking number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper in the toilet on the toilet seat before using it. I mean, I'm already a Frankenstein's monster, so it's whatever. And probably +1 Staphylococcus, the slight chance of +1 STD. I hope that last one isn't real. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid when Leonard slides into your midst. Oh shit, that's Ross O'Donovan's character! Ross from Game Grumps. I think that's his character. Send nudes. I love it. Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. Oh cool! As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up? I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. it'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge. And you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. Sounds like someone. It sounds like someone. Can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that won't drive your viewers insane, though. Heh, if they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with. Great, let's talk a little more about what you want, then we can negotiate a price for the commission. Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
What?
No? Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, but you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have?
284.
And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. I hate these fucking assholes so much. Pay your artists. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, thank you, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen in reality. Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. Or, if all you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36. Sell kidneys, or be Zoe's servant. I feel like she's more of a servant kind of gal. I couldn't read what this said. Well, I'm actually a lot older than 36 because I'm a fucking Japanese swamp vampire. But I'll totally promise you 4 years of my distant future in exchange for drawing today. Maybe I could get some use out of you. What kind of skills do you have? Psh, so many. Sucking blood out of cows' asses for one thing. Writing expletive-laden missives to my favorite content creators anytime they dare to make anything even slightly different than what I consumed as a child. Telling people their opinions are wrong. I, don't think I actually have much use for you for any of those skills. Wrong! See, I've started already. No, I don't want you to. Wrong! Man, you need me more than I thought. Ugh, that's it. Universe over. Zoe destroys the entire universe. Luckily, she replaces it with an almost identical duplicate. The only differences are that Leonard never started this stupid conversation, and Zoe likes you a little bit less. You lose plus. Oh, that was the bad one? Man. This is gonna be a repeat of the first episode. Shit. Let's sit with Zoe and Calculester. Calculester is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculester, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. Well, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I'm friends with them. Oh, so do vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Oh god. Something weird. I hate that shit so much. Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Or just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe? Ooh. Shit. Huh. See, that second choice just kind of seems rude. Let's do that one. This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the output. You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out an almond joy. This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness. And this one gave me an almond, help me, I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers, please kill me. Understanding a friend's feelings, enhanced. You make a mental note to not buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculus is delighted with you, so... They're delighted with you though, so it's all good. Okay, well I got hearts with Calculester, so I should have picked that second one, despite my other judgment. I go to bathrooms. That's where Zoe likes to hang out. Because while in the bathroom you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold that you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
Oh, that was a dark voice. We understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger. What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Tiffany? I can't stand to be around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying masks, but still. Zagord, addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure? It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Tiffany, for they are clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophets, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Ah, fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing. Words is hard, guys. It's important to learn from your mistakes to sacrifice another goat, but right, we're sorry on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
So blasphemous.
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant, the better to unplease Zagord. Maybe that's how it was with Zagord, you explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom is truly subtle and deep. Very well, bring out the prejudices. One of the cultists stepped forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now, bring out the vat of acid we always carry around. Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be really roomy. Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it! The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. Oh my god, this game is great. We are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it is true, and it is true It is true also that our Lord demands from us for one further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. It must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you could dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too. Or maybe you could just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. I'm fucking bold! I got 15 bold! Shit's insane.
Let's go.
Music's so goddamn good. Oh, where are you gonna be? I'm assuming bathrooms again. But also shop dudes here. Or shop lady. Cat lady. Cat person? I won't assume. Oh, in my little shop, buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you to new stupid adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment, so take a look. 2 poor for this, 2 poor for this. Ooh, a sacrifice. Oh, it's a fake badass tattoo. Okay. See, I needed cocaine, I think. I don't want the tampon. Penguin mask? Oh, that's what I needed for the reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Damn it. Gift that keeps on giving. The Bob Ross motivational poster, that's pretty good. Literally just a white blanket with holes in it. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Shit. A fake, sexy Latin accent. Some impractical yet kind of funny sunglasses. I need $6 for an erotic fanfic. Might need that. If Zoe knows that I'm reading fanfic. If Zoe knows that I'm reading fanfic, it might help. I need 1 money. Just 1.
Go.
I don't know how you get money in this game. We sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott? Why do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal. My voice... No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic, Cry Havoc and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt that will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth and a new understanding of group sexual practices. Also food, so that's why I need to know, how do you hunt? Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza. That's it? What about hunting in a pack? Enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage? Exploring each other's bodies? Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, but then the pizza comes and then we eat the pizza? Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info, or I can convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic. Shit. Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense and extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Surely it is the central tragedy of the 21st century. But Scott, what about you when you go searching for pizza in the wild? I think that one would help more.
Oh, bro.
Yes! Oh man, we did that one time and it was the worst. There was no cell phone service, so instead of calling for delivery, we had to transform into wolves and chase it down. And then when we got there, it wasn't even a pizza. It was 3 deer. And there wasn't any bread or cheese, so instead of bread, we used deer flesh. And instead of cheese, we used more deer flesh. And instead of pepperoni, we used... deer flesh? No, beef jerky. We're not animals. Oh, I think you are, Scott. I think you are. Now, how did you all sleep on your little camping trip? In the nude or nude and cuddling? Looks like this conversation is finally going the way Zoe wanted it to. She shoots you an appreciative wink with one of the light-devouring voids that passed through her eyes. Aw. Aw, I wanted to picture Zoe winking. Couldn't have done that for me, game?
Let's go.
And shit. How do I get money? Can I do an auditorium thing? How do I get money? I'm gonna Google this real quick. Okay. So, money is the library. That day you spent some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. And it doesn't sound very nice. But who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose plus 10 karma, or money, minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? It gave plus 2 money! Oh, I'm burping and shit. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Tiffany! Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success.
Zoe.
Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms. Later! As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultist peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome.
Hey, Tiffany. Praise to be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much, and we want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. I love her most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me, you're not my grandmaster. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Tiffany, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress, become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. The title of Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if it's a new episode of her life. I don't know if she would like that one. She probably won't like the cult being around too much. I'm gonna go with the theme song. It's creative. A theme song? But we have only ever uttered guttural chants which twist the fibers of the mind. But if this is what our mistress commands, it must be done. Let the brainstorming begin! The cultists all split up to compose the best theme songs they possibly can. Some write feverishly on notepads, others sing quietly to themselves. One of them just does a bunch of squats for some reason. Finally, they reassembled to deliver their results. Okay, we were going to do this as a contest, but most of us just came up with discordant chanting, one of us blatantly copied the Animaniacs theme, and one of us spent the whole time doing squats and now her legs are tired. So tired. Anyway, I'm the one who actually wrote a song, so I guess I'm the Grandmaster now. Here, have a listen. We are the cult of Zoe. We always sing her praise, and if you think we can't, well, we'll torture you for days. That's why the people of this plane believe in Zoe or else they get slain and eaten. Well, what do you think? It's not really a theme song for Zoe per se, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it anyway. +2 fun, +1 boldness. This saxophone's driving me nuts! Oh shit.
Let's go.
Alright, I need to buy shit.
Give me your money.
I'm gonna give you my money. Give me that dragon fanfiction.
No refunds.
Okay, hopefully this works. Hopefully I made a good judgment. I want to be with Zoe. Damn it.
Let's go.
Oh, she's sitting with Scott again. Looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in a literal mountain of marshmallows. Zoe slams a marshmallow into her mouth. It's mildly impressive. And that's 15 marshmallows. Scott stuffs 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive. Oh yeah? I'm trying to do. I'm too comfortable. Yeah, gotta wipe off my finger. Ugh, I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival. Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself. Ancient chaos, doomed to worlds. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. A cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open with an infinite hunger. All of the mallows fly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to their doom. It's unspeakably impressive. Hey, no fair! If I counted correctly, I've now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win.
Not cool.
Wait, that is like very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during an eating contest. It's cheating. And I would know because I used my hands at soccer one time and I still feel bad about it. No way, I didn't cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live. And my whole reason to not destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet. Quick, referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. Do you have any other holes you can use to win? Oh, that's disgusting. I like this one. We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Scott's eyes widen in primal fear. Wait, I'm sorry, Zoe. I want to be a good boy. And I don't want to be not a good boy. Wait, Scott, who's a good boy again? It's me, Scott. Who's a good boy? Me. Then I guess I'm the winner, mouths and all. Zoe may have won the marshmallow battle, but you'll win the marshmallow prom date demon friendship war. Yes. That's all I wanted. Just one thing to go right in one of these visual novels. Visual novels where choices actually fucking matter. Bathrooms. Skip class. On the way there, you run into Mimimi, the Oni girl. She offers some of you a weird Japanese energy drink. I can't read. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. Plus 2 boldness. Thank Mimimi and proceed to the bathrooms. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clock this immediately. Ugh, are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about the 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Breaststrike cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Psh, we're clearly safe with them. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right, I fucking love it. Yet I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is one where Harold McDougard, Horus the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have a rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover that they don't just have one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that... there's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Ha! Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanisira unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself. And then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Amen. What about you, Tiffany? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. The Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo. They have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn. Oh, God. This game is great. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? What? Let me see. Vera takes the pages from your hands and they both start reading. What? This is just all the characters working together in a coffee shop. It makes 0 sense. And then you go and throw in some centaurification for no reason? Oh, wonderful. Now they're a K-pop band and they've just met One Direction. I think I've had enough. Boo, this is poor fanfic 101. You can't choose whatever stupid thing you like and make it happen. Yeah, you can. Isn't that like all fan fiction? Isn't that fan fiction's whole thing? Yes! At least you can't do that and expect it to impress us. Okay, now they have a point. And they've left. It's okay to spend your free time how you see fit, but maybe you should learn how to show off and what to keep to yourself. The cost of that lesson has been -2 smarts and -1 charm. Now, I tried. Zoe wasn't even in the bathroom! I'm upset.
Let's go.
Bathroom! You don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is magical, wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from deep within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck. I'm sorry. +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. It's always nice to see her friends succeed, and by the increase of employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend Tiffany. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit, which I am told is the primary function of this location? Calculester is an ideal secretary and he loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinity number of words per minute. And I'm the ideal apprentice because... For the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interest in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of plus money. You're clearly only here to research another of your stupid fanfictions. My spooky high court legal counsel, AU guilty of love, is not stupid. Clearly, you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer apprentice love story. That is not the case. Oh my god, is that because you're already involved in a lawyer-secretary love story with Calculester? I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately! You have come to the right place, friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems. For far too long, I've attempted literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LeVay clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle. Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. True that. I have brought with me this chest full of spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice. Friend Dahlia, a quick search has informed me that the Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell, that the LeVay clan claimed it quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim on what is rightfully friend Damien's kingdom. Zip it, Robo-Secretary. You know nothing about the law, and there is little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and therefore I'm happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of money. You have chosen the right side, fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory? The plan? Ah yes, the plan, which I have one of, because I'm a very qualified lawyer. And your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, bring in a surprise witness, or shout objection over and over again. That one. Yes, exactly, of course. If Tiffany hadn't jumped in, I, a highly qualified lawyer, would have suggested just the same thing. But friend Vera, it would seem that my database suggests that objection can only be used in certain... Objection! Oh my god, it works! Aha! A strategy that is as effective as it is ruthless. It shall serve us well. How do we proceed? That's it! We're done here! We did it! What? But what about serving Damien with a summons? What about a court date? What about an actual trial? I demand my money back. Objection! Dahlia wanders off, too stunned by your legal prowess. And that legal prowess that's gained you +2 smarts, +1 fun, and the admiration of your buddies. I need to get one more successful thing with Zoe.
Let's go.
Music is so good. Hey, it's Damien and Dahlia. When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe's staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
OMG!
Is this it? Is this the final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day the Aquinos finally claim the 8th Circle of Hell? Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Get a life.
Give us a fucking break, will you? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Spit on my microphone. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because fuck you! Yeah, fight! For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. I love Zoe. So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight, or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? It's definitely something juicier. Know what they say, if they're not fighting someone to death, it's usually because they have secret sexy feelings for them. I'm doing it! Yes! What? What? Number 1, I don't have feelings. Number 2, if I did, none of them would be secret sexy feelings for this blue raspberry crap copter. I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way of which I am superior to him. I'll kill you for this. Later, because right now I'm eating lunch and lunchtime is not the time for climactic slaughter. Only regular slaughter. Oh, their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface, like a river of boiling blood. It's adorable. Hey Tiffany, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to the death either, if you know what I mean. You're pretty sure you do, and you're all about it. Damn straight I am. Shit.
Let's go.
Bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas. Yeah. Even that boldness. 22 bold. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat. I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? Minute for the Dragon Dong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDougard and Godiva Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva, and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest 3-way first date ever to prove it. Oh man. I'm just gonna do this one. Aha! That'll solve everything forthwith. Real life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. Yeah, no way! Damien suddenly sets his phone on fire. Wow, if you went to those lengths to protect your privacy, that must mean that my privacy is, I don't know, private? Then you must have the secret to what happens next in Dragon Heat, and you're protecting it. How are you in possession of such valuable information? You have to share it with me. I'm not. Fuck. I just don't want you to look at my phone, Miranda. But I want to know what happened with the McDougal. Ah. Awesome, now everyone's screaming and no one is happy. Great move, genius. Thanks. I'm not charming. We're on the last week. This isn't going to go well.
Let's go.
Well, at least I hope it goes well. Soup in class. Seems like Zoe's practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to you. So, listen, Tiffany. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know, so I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds special place in my heart. So it's a super cute, cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds, so I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring in some cute little picnic snacks. You try and think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and your soul fractured. And getting your soul fractured. See you in a few. Aw shit, this sounds super adorable except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that. Purchase a foil anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude who sells stuff in the dark alley. Grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, scarf them all down. Shit. Yes. You stop by the school snack shop, which is the thing that exists but is rarely mentioned because... What? Because, what, you think you know every single location at Spooky High? You don't. You get a half-calf macchiato triple SoCal latte. Are those words? Is that a real coffee? Some trail mix and blueberries and shove them in the old food hole. Immediately, you can feel their magic working. Hey there, Tiffany. You ready to head into the despair realm? You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand and you can feel your heart pound and your pulse race. She leads you onward. So, here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. But I just mean literally how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere here is. Whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today, not after the healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start off the day right and decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at the school. Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like, you're having fun? I mean, you're not shrieking with agony and your eyes haven't melted out of your face and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension. It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears eerily like the shrieks of the dying. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever, because you're now inexplicably highly empathetic to the feelings of raccoons. But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of, and specifically that you survived it, and you gain +2 charm with the raccoons, which bleeds into your into your regular monster life too, along with +1 fun. Words is hard.
Let's go.
Alright, final lunchtime. Boop. Sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit, and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of all hell on it. Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of all hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, don't look at me. Okay. Well, if you have no sentimental attachments to it, I guess you'd sell it to me for plus 10,000 money? Yeah, right, like you have that much money. Dude, if I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries, you think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No, it's my #1 son of all hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles in your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why? It could go on like this for all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Psst. Zoe, watch this. Of course his cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the number 8 son of all hell, at best. Ooh, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Tiffany. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damien is a pretty lousy demon son. What? No, I'm not. That was a good anime yell. Shit. No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you. No, that is a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads love me so much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forge me this number 1 son of hell, all hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the number 1 son of all hell and I'll treasure it forever. Ah! Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. Aw, I love it when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side. And hopefully you'll get a glimpse of Zoe's soft side on prom night. You'll no wait, this sounded so skeezy, I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about a favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom! Okay, it's almost time. I got one more chance and I'll fuck up.
Let's go.
Eh. You're doing the thing that gives you most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Ha! Fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love in our favorite stuff's wikis and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starko and Markapoo thing. Okay, first, let's be clear, I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. Yeah, he's right about that, you can't argue with that. These details matter, Scott. Think of how wrong it would be for me in my 400s to date people from this school if all you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison to the rest of the strangers of Dragon Heat Wiki. Yes to that! Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for the situation, as can be expected from good old Tiffany. Let's ask them nicely if they stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on Dragon Heat Wiki where you've depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Let's do this one. Oh, not so charming. Tiffany is a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice. I have a hard time believing this will work. But I'm an explorer of life, so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if we use Tiffany's account, just in case? So you ask all the mean people on the Dragon Heat Wiki to stop being mean. All the wiki remains silent for a bit until one guy, DragonDong69, replies, "Oh sure mate, we've been mean all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course you could be moderators. We've recorded a video apologizing for our faults. Here's the link." Kind of think it won't be... Oh, video! Let's click on it! It's totally a video of them apologizing, if by them apologizing you mean 3 ugly old men defecating into the mouth of a dude dressed as a dragon. No, I can't unsee that. That was definitely not a nice thing. Yeah, Scott, you were right. Tiffany is a genius. Quite sure that by that, Liam means you're not a genius. Also, the trolls hacked your bank account. I have -1 money? This is unprecedented. Alright, prom time. Zoe.
Zoe in.
Ask Zoe to the prom. Yes.
Let's go.
Please work, please work. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go on the monster prom with you. Oh no, it's not possible for us to go together in this timeline. You see, this is an alternate universe where I get to have fun at prom, which I highly suspect won't be possible if I'm going with you. It's nothing personal, it's just that if you're very boring and unpleasant, But hey, you should totally call me if you happen to be in a horrible, forgettable prom AU sometime.
Zoe.
What's this? A bat fic?
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought. For the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance of finding love. Yay! I failed again. This video is over an hour long and I failed again. I'm trying to pop my ears. Well, that's Monster Prom, guys. I'm gonna have to play this multiplayer at some point, or do a quick game. Might stream it. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her Steam fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Sounds like a real thing. Now she rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. Then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, I get to listen to sweet ending credit song. This song actually got me a copyright content ID. So I'm actually... Oh. Is this even the same song? No, it's not even the same song. It's a different song. Alright, well, I don't think we need to actually go through the credits. If you want to listen to the song, just look it up on YouTube, I guess. I'm sure someone's re-uploaded it. So, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.